I'm Ryan.
And this is our bus conversion. You can check us out at vivalabuslife.com.
Okay, so I noticed this on the way home from work the other day, and starting up in this cockpit, it's one of the first things I noticed when I walked in. How is it driving long distances?
It's not the most comfortable chair.
It's definitely a lot of work.
Yeah,
driving.
and there's no speed control, so you definitely have to be constantly paying attention and adjusting things. Also, it's with it being a big old bus, it kind of has a little looseness in the wheel, so it's definitely not the easiest driver.
And it's a big, heavy bus, so going over those passes, you're going like 30 miles an hour.
Yep.
So these controls up here, that's pretty interesting. What do all those do?
I think they're pretty authentic, from the interior lights to the wipers and some defrost and heating options, as well as our aftermarket stereo system.
I was going to say, that doesn't look 1990 to me.
No.
Yeah.
How is the audio in here? Because I noticed you have speakers right up there and you have one in the back.
Well.
Yeah, the audio is pretty good, and it runs off of our
battery system
for the fridge and stuff, so you can play at any time and it won't drain your starter batteries.
So you do have a nice view going right out front, even though it looks like you have picked up some rock chips. Did that happen on the way up, or was that like that when you bought it?
Most of those were existing.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, all the chips are existing.
I'd hate to have to try and replace this window. I'm sure that they're not too cheap.
So before us, the bus traveled from North Carolina all the way through the south, across Texas, up through California, into BC, and back to Colorado, where we picked her up in Fairplay, which is also the same town that South Park is based out of. And that is why her name is Wendy.
Awesome. So you said that you bought it, it's already conversion. So what aspects of the cabinetry was already here, and what have you done yourselves to this bus?
Well, the floor was already here, and the cabinets up top are already here, and this white cabinet. And
the sink system was already here also.
Yes.
So how does the sink work in this?
So here is our sink system with a foot pump.
Oh, cool.
Here's the foot pump. This is our clean water and our dirty water. Pump it out.
And you find that to be adequate for what you need?
For now, it's all right.
It does good for basic stuff. You can wash your hands and wash the food you need. Yeah, like try to, if we really need to wash lots of things, we'll try to find a sink with like true running water, but it's plenty for, day-to-day use.
So these up here were existing.
Yes.
These two
And-
here.
And the one in the back of the bed were already existing.
Okay.
But we did rebuild the bed area and the benches here, which also cover the wheel wells, so you kind of have to have them there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the bed was a lot lower, and we decided to raise it just so that all our gear would fit. You can kind of see that we have a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah, it's an open space
Oh, wow.
storage. This front section ends up being sort of a catch-all for things that we use constantly.
So your gear, like what type of gear do you have in here that you have stored down here?
Everything from climbing gear, that's rock and ice. We have ski gear, fishing gear, just all of our outdoor stuff, plus
We also have
all of our clothes with us.
Extra clothes storage is down here.
So like all our winter stuff that we don't need right now is actually still with us. We don't have anything really stored right now.
And then everything we use daily, clothes-wise, are up in these upper cubbies.
Okay, cool. And the storage up here, do you use this for food? Do you use it for appliances?
Cookware and dishes and stuff on this side. Some food here, and we're still kind of with our fridge and freezer here. We were hoping that we could run both of them off our battery system, but we found that we don't have enough storage to run them both. So we will be changing it out. We'll probably use a bigger fridge with an attached freezer, and we'd like to build in a pantry on the side of the fridge.
And when do you think you're going to do that? Is that foreseeable future? Or?
Probably this winter.
Spring-ish or winter.
Yeah, between the winter and spring, we kind of have some downtime in that planned in that area. So.
And how did you do your bed? Did you do a custom little area for that particular mattress, or how did you go about getting your bed set up?
It's a standard queen mattress. So Yeah, we just went and bought, it's just like an 8-inch memory foam mattress from Walmart. We went with a shorter mattress just so we'd have more space in the back
More
there.
headspace.
Yeah, so we just bought a standard mattress and built it out to fit the mattress.
And is that comfortable for you, that standard queen? Because you said
Oh, definitely.
you two plus your dog and your cat.
Right.
Yeah, we couldn't, there's no way we could make it work on a full, so that's what we kind of had to go with the
And
queen.
it was a full before, and we were normally sleeping on a queen anyway, so we knew that size would work for us.
Well,
Yep.
it sounds like this is more like an outdoor type vehicle in the first place, so having that extra storage space, I'm sure, didn't really bother you too much going with a bigger bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew we wanted the storage space, so the bigger bed wasn't, it's just a little bit bigger than a full anyway, but yeah, the extra space was nice to have underneath the bed.
And how has a bus conversion been going for you on the road? Has it been easy to drive, easy to park, easy to get in and out of places?
The parking has been a little bit of an issue, but at least since it's a short bus, it's not terrible. It does, surprisingly, it turns really well, so I don't find like getting in and out of like tight parking lots is too bad. But
And I think it's nice that it's a single unit too. Like it's not a trailer, and I think that makes it a little bit easier to drive.
And how are the windows? Have the windows held up for you? Are they leaky, or have they done all right?
The windows aren't too leaky. There's a few that, if anybody's ever ridden an old school bus, these little plastic tabs break. So there are some of the windows that don't open, but I think it's only 3 of them. The rest of them all open and are fully functional.
And with the blinds, like it's just a rope system.
Yeah,
and
it's just
hooks?
a rope with these hooks, and you can just pull it across and clip each
Yeah, we kind of hook them together. So
curtain
that
to the
there's-
next one over.
And up here in Alaska, it is light here a lot. And has the system that you've been using, does that work pretty well in these conditions, or?
We've had to add extra material. We're really just using like bath towels to help to add to the curtains so that it blacks it out. But so far it's worked pretty well. And a blanket across this front section here.
Awesome. Well, if anybody was trying to keep up with your journeys, follow you as long in your travels, how could they do that?
You can find us on vivalabuslife.com. You can also look me up on Facebook under Gentry Houghton.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.